loja de ferro velho, verdinhas de estimação, papéis com lenço vermelho, tem um isqueiro vazio, moedas, porta-notas, algumas chaves, um fio e mais um bloco de notas.
After breakfast this morning, we heard the first rumblings of thunder. Everyone looked around the room with nervous laughter, combined with looks of, I guess we're riding in this, huh? The rain actually held off until we got about 100 feet outside the gate of the Reno Terra. But don't get me wrong, the rain was okay with us. Portugal is in desperate need of rain from all the fires, and our course today was pretty much uphill the whole time. Also, Portugal is pretty warm this time of year. So slow combined with working hard, you get pretty hot even in the rain.
Lots of climbing to go. Oh, and I'm in the smallest gear this bike has, and I wish I had one more. And we've been climbing for the better part of an hour. This is a steep hill.
I know my friends must be sick of riding behind me as I juggle with the 4 cameras I have on my person at all times. And today, the cameras got soaked. The one on my chest is held on by a magnet that's on a chain around my neck. Only it and the phone are waterproof, and I'm not sure about the phone.
Thank you. Now's about the time your shoes start getting wet. Damn, now I'm cold. Okay, now I'm warm again.
The wild thing about our ride today is that it's not raining on any of the downhills. And if you know my riding style, I like to not touch the brakes so much on the downhills. But these wet roads have me thankful for these disc brakes. If you haven't noticed before, look at the graph on my Garmin mounted on my handlebars. It's an upward trending graph that shows the steepness of the next 2 kilometers of road. On the downhills, I switched the Garmin over to the map screen, so no hairpin turns will sneak up on me. It would suck to have to ask some Portuguese rescue squad to go find me at the bottom of some cliff. I think that would ruin everybody's day. Especially mine. I love just letting it roll when the road tilts away from the sky, even in the rain. But the worst thing about hustling on the downhills is, this beautiful countryside goes by way too fast. Now it's time to pay the bills with a word from our sponsors.
Sponsors? What are you talking about, sponsors? What? We don't have any sponsors. We don't even have any viewers. It's just me and you. And I'm in Carline. Wait. Don't go away. Don't go away.
Thank you again to our sponsors. Make sure you click on the link below. You know when you're doing something really cool and unusual, like a boat ride or a hike through the woods or a kid's birthday, and you wish you could share every second with the people you love? I guess that's what this is all about. I had a feeling I'd love Portugal, and I wanted to share it with you. This Ngamba squad, well, I've got a lot to say about them. I don't know how they've assembled so many people who are so good at their goals. One of which is, the person on the bike should never worry about the bike or anything else. Notice how I just hand my bike to one of the Ngamba guys and walk into the cafe? When I come out, it's wiped down, the water bottles are refilled. Okay, this is cappuccino and I am drinking it. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. And I might even get a little push down the road when the coffee break is over. It's an incredible company. And I'll tell you more about them in another episode. couple of episodes ago, there was a clip with a guitar player, and I just let the clip run a few minutes unedited because it was so beautiful. Well, I can't chop this clip up either. Same reasons. And this is my first ever try at a 2-camera scene. So here it goes. Wish me luck.
So we've been climbing all day. I don't know, I'm at like mile 40. Like where some of these people are on e-bikes, which is pretty cool. Because you got people that ride 4 or 5 times a year, and there's a guy up there who won a stage of the Tour de France, and they're just sticking with us, like, not like it's nothing. They do have to work, they do have to pedal those bikes, but what a great innovation. We stopped earlier for some snacks and coffee, and we're deep in the mountains. There's all this logging going on right here. You can see it. And it's really just to maintain the road. It's not like real logging. Hola! Hola, hola. Hola. So they're really just maintaining the sides of the road here. And boy, is it beautiful. This was like one of those magical kinds of rides, and so lucky to get to do this. There's our van right there. Yeah, this road is relatively quiet. I mean, there goes one of the very few cars that passing us today, and just look how smooth it is. It's just an incredible experience. The food's been excellent. I haven't been able to talk much today because, I mean, we were on a climb that took everybody pretty much all of about 70 minutes to get over. Lowest gear I have, which I'll explain that later. It is a very low gear, and I was still looking for more. Just loving this. We've been hugging this little river or stream down there. It looks like a something you could do whitewater rafting on maybe, but it's pretty narrow. Oh, this is gonna be tricky with one hand. Yeah, get some. All right. You think the center is going to be smoother. Learned that yesterday.
Once you get into these tiny little villages, the roads are all paved by Romans, I guess. They're all cobbled and they look a lot worse than they feel. But it always feels like you're coming home. Snowing.
I would have never thought of that. Okay, this is Sergio Paulino. That is his bike. That's him that just walked by. Silver medalist in the Athens Olympics in the road race. These are Pinarello Dogma with SRAM red axis components. It's a real famous cyclist here. And this is Manuel's bike. He is the multiple champion of Portugal. It's already spotless clean. They cleaned them all. Your bike is clean.
We already washed it. The first mechanic.
Yeah?
João is.
Yeah? Okay.
He cleaned already fine.
It's
Ele disse que a minha bicicleta já está limpa.
It's like, why is this bike so clean? So that's Manuel there, our guide, and these are our vans. We got the big one here with all the tools and equipment. It follows us sometimes. These are the vans that keep our bags. The car is for emergencies and bike changes. My top speed today was 60 miles an hour. And that was in the rain. And I felt perfectly fine with these disc brakes. All right, a quick little tour of our hotel. We've got a little pool over here, cabana. They call this the new building. If it's new. If you're not used to walking stairs, Portugal's probably not for you, because this is the way to my room. Show you that, everyone has a vineyard. Oh, look at the blackberries growing right there. Oh, those blackberries. This entire country is absolutely covered in blackberries. There's some more rooms here. You look out over the valley. This is actually the kitchen. Last night, we had one guy serve 20 people with wine, drinks, food, multiple course meal, and one waiter. No one ever raised their hand to ask, can I have? He was on the ball for 20 people for a 3-hour meal, and we gave him a round of applause after that. You want to take a vacation? Yeah, this is the thing to do. If you think, oh, I can't ride a bike, I'm going to give you an option for that you would have never thought, I would have never thought, was an option that you could ride with, Tour de France stage winners. This is a e-bike, and the fellas that were riding e-bikes today were right at the front of the peloton. Here's another e-bike. These e-bikes made it possible for a lot of our riders who are, even less than casual rider. I mean, like occasional, once every 3 or 4 years they hop on a cruiser bike, and the guy riding this one today was right at the leading edge of our group going up a Category 2 mountain. This is a river. That's the Atlantic Ocean out there. You can see the waves crashing in on the river outlet, the delta. It's very big estates right here on this little peninsula. Villas. It's all these villas. And then over there is a beach in Spain. And the white sands start about where these buildings are. And you can see all the roofs in Portugal are orange. Every roof is orange, and you can see over there in Spain they don't necessarily have orange roofs. Some of them are orange, but I've yet to see a roof that isn't orange in Portugal. So everybody got a shower and their massage, and now it's time for Aperitivo. I was able to convince everybody to gather up by the wall with their drinks for a droney. I think they're starting to like this. This is such a fun group, and everybody gets along so well, which is easy.
When all the details are taken care of by Ngamba, all we really have to do is have a good time, ride our bikes, smile. After the party at the pool, we packed into the vans and headed down to the river to Restaurante Maralha de Camina. The food there was excellent, and Frank grabbed my camera and got this crazy shot of the setting sun peeking through the fog, which is rolling around a big hill over in Spain. Which reminds me, it's picture time! Today was a big day on the bikes. It was our first big day in the high hills, and we climbed several thousand feet. I don't know, I gotta look at the file and put it on Strava. What a beautiful country. I was constantly reaching in my pockets for the camera, but it was raining all day. It rained going up the mountains, and for some reason it wasn't raining going down the mountains. And I've never smelled a forest that was so fragrant. It's just, man, every inch of this place is beautiful. And I'm gonna try to figure out some sort of way to get the family and a herd of cats over here for maybe some sort of extended stay over a summer or maybe a month, I don't know. I definitely want to come back. Love at first sight here. Portugal. Obrigado pela minha bela aventura. That's the big beast over there. And I'm talking about Charlie.